Hello, everyone. This is David, Fairly Secret Music. This is part 2 of stuff I've bought recently. And I watched that first one just to make sure I liked it. And wow, was I boring. So I apologized for that. That's basically the Blind Guardian discography. Um, yeah, I need to get a little bit more animated, I think. And to bring this a little closer here. So, what do we have? I have a lot of stuff, so I'm going to do it pretty quick. My friend Mark gave me this Glenn Hughes official bootleg box set. It has 7 discs of Glenn Hughes. I'm not going to say everything, but official bootleg box set volume 1, 1994 through 2010. I thought that was cool. It comes with, let's see what it comes with. It comes with 7 discs, all in these slippy sleevey things, and then a booklet with lots of liner notes. What is it? Basically a 9-page booklet, 11 or 12 if you include the pictures on there. But yeah, that is awesome. I think he found it in another state for $6. He ripped them and then was like, here you go, you can have it. That's awesome. So I decided recently to, because I found this used, let me get the receipt out of the front of it. I found this used. This is the 2-disc version of Judas Priest British Steel. Got it for $7.95 and thought, okay, I will try this one. And it has a DVD of them playing the whole album, plus bonus tracks, plus the Making of British Steel interview. The one thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have the lyrics. And then I saw it for $3.95 used, the other version that has lyrics, and I probably should have grabbed that. But anyway, I decided to wait, and I didn't need 2 versions. I also found this for $4.95, Defense of the Faith, which is one of my favorite of the... I think everybody knows that I only, before I got these 2, I only had Painkiller. But I remember really loving this album. I had it on cassette. This was one of the ones that I almost didn't get rid of when I had the Judas Priest collection before, but I was short on money and I was like selling stuff like crazy. So, you know, that was like in 2007. I found the newest Amorphous. I was kind of on the fence about it until I heard the song Heart of the Giant. So do yourself a favor and check that song out. That song sounds awesome, and I'm so glad my furnace is coming on because it's freezing down here. This is a band that I didn't know anything about, Tides of Man. They are kind of like this band called Circa Survive, a little bit of early Panic at the Disco. Metal Mickey said his voice kind of sounds like the guy from Blind Melon every once in a while. They're a very acquired taste, kind of in that math rocky thing. Mickey compared them to Mastodon, but I do not hear that. Every once in a while, I'll send something and think, oh, Mike will probably love this, and of course, I failed miserably. Darcy mentioned and showed the first Haunt album the other day, and then I found this one used. So this is If Icarus Could Fly, and I really liked what I've heard so far. I have been looking for this forever. Captain Beyond, The Dawn Explosion. This is their third and final album. It has, what's his name? Rhino on lead guitar, and Lee Dorman on bass, and Bobby Caldwell on drums. I believe one or two of those guys was in Iron Butterfly. And this has no Rod Evans, but a guy named Willie Daffrin, who also went by the name Willie D. And if there are any Gary Moore fans, he was the singer on the Gary Moore G-Force album. Or actually, that wasn't even called a Gary Moore album. It was just G-Force, but I think they have since had it called Gary Moore G-Force. And I loved that album, except for the guitar tone. But yeah, Willie D is singing on this, and this is fantastic. This is a Canadian press, but the only other option was a Friday Night Music version, so I figured I'll get this at $7.95. I have been looking for this, and I've never seen it in the wild. Scorpions In Trance, which is their second album, maybe third album, I can't even remember anymore. I believe it's second. And this is a Japanese import, so it doesn't have the Obi strip, but what it does have is a booklet, which probably wouldn't have come in any other version, but that booklet has all the lyrics, which I really like about Japanese imports, because even things that originally did not come with lyrics come with lyrics. As I said, the Obi strip is not in here. If it did come in here, I would have put it under here, and I was hoping somebody else did the same thing. But yeah, so this completes my Scorpions collection. This I didn't really intend to do, but somebody sold a bunch of Fates Warning stuff, which I got to talk to Darcy about, because a lot of it, or all of it, was like the weird deluxe editions of stuff. I just didn't want to charge a bunch of stuff right now. Honestly, I didn't want to charge a bunch of stuff right now and have to pay a bunch of interest on it if it wasn't going towards my collection. That's right, I am selfish. Anyway, so but I don't think it's gonna move that fast, so I will have to get back to Darcy. Anyway, wow, such a selfish video maker. Anyway, so not only did the guy have Fates Warning, but he had other things with Ray Alder singing. Engine, the Superholic album, which is their second album. I think this is the last one. Same lineup as the first one: Bernie Vasales, Pete Parada, and Joey Vera, and then Ray Alder singing. And this is much more straightforward than Fates Warning, and a lot heavier. Or at the time, it was a lot heavier. Newer Fates Warning has gotten heavier. So, and then this was the band that he was in that I was kind of on the fence about getting, but I decided it's all here. It's the whole collection, and it's a band called Redemption. I never see anybody really talking about Redemption either. So this has Ray singing on one song and Mark Zonder playing on one song also. They have a different singer for the rest of it. The recording quality is just kind of but it was cool enough. I liked that Ray song, and it was $7.95. And then I looked it up and found out that it was actually, it's going for like 30 or something like that. So that is cool. So if I do listen to it for a while and go, you know what, I'll just sell it. Um, then Ray Alder joined and did, I don't know what order these are in, but here's the other Redemption album that has Ray on it. And then I don't know where this comes. Well, I'll show this one. This is the newest album. This has a new singer. His name is. Just throw that up there. I believe it's all the same lineup, but Tom S. England. So by this time, Ray has left the band, probably to commit fully to playing with Fates Warning again. So all of these albums came out when Fates Warning were kind of on hiatus. And then this was kind of the first thing that I saw. Sorry. And I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. It has 3 albums in it. And whenever I see a box like this, I think, okay, what is the artwork and stuff going to look like? So, I open it up, and each of the discs are in these little sleeves where it's just the disc in there. They're all in great condition. So that's... I think these are the order backwards that they came out. Sorry. That one's really... There we go. And then last but not least. And to my surprise and very happy with this thing has all the lyrics and all the original artwork too, because I was able to see a version of this in the original version. This is actually almost expanded, and so it has all 3 booklets with all the lyrics and everything that came in the original versions, plus a few extra pictures maybe, and a little bit of info on all the albums and stuff. So that is really cool. And so now I have all the Redemption stuff. I'd been putting that on hold because I was on the fence of whether I needed that stuff. I love Ray Alder's voice, but didn't know if I was in the mood for that style of music. They are much more in the more straight ahead metal, not proggy really at all, or at least from what I have heard. Remember, I got a bunch of this stuff yesterday, so I have yet to listen to a lot of it. This is awesome. I have been waiting to get this. The Kix Can't Stop the Show, Return of Kix documentary that comes, so that's the DVD. And then there's a live CD, and that live CD has 12 songs. This is really awesome. And, oh my god, this is awesome. I get Nalgene bottles, and I will put stickers on the sides. I'm totally putting this sticker on the side of my next Nalgene bottle. I got Kix Rock Your Face Off. The deluxe 2-disc, one is a DVD version of Tom Kiefer's The Way Life Goes. I've been looking for this for probably about 2 years now. I never saw it. I found it used, and it was like an ex-library copy, and it had like 2 stickers that went across the disc, and I was like, that's not going to play in my disc player. This is cool 2 CDs, and a huge booklet with what I'm assuming is just like the original, but all the lyrics, no really liner notes to speak of, even though it's the deluxe version. But thank you lists. And on the DVD, it has him doing Nobody's Fool with Lizzie Hale, with a little help from my friends, and a piano version of Nobody's Fool. Let's see. I don't know where the DVD stuff starts. Yeah, Nobody's Fool with a little help from my friend, and Nobody's Fool piano vocal version. So that's pretty cool. And I don't believe I have to tell anybody where Tom Kiefer is from. Cinderella. I had been waiting for this album to come out for a long time. I loved their, I think, The Eighth Sin or something like that. That album is awesome, and this singer sounds like what James LaBrie used to sound like, kind of, but with much more power. And I always thought if Dream Theater ever needed a vocalist, they should talk to the Nocturnal Rites singer. But this album came out in... Doesn't anybody put... oh, this is ridiculous. Doesn't anybody put release years on CDs anymore? What the hell? Let's see... 2017, yeah. So 2017, it's been out since. I got a Nocturnal Rites patch. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like anybody that wants that. They should have made a sticker. If you haven't heard their previous album, go and listen to it. There is a bunch of songs on that which I think are so awesome. Super awesome. I have yet to listen to this. I'm excited about it. Thank you again, Darcy, for the next few things. Well, wait, no, I'll show this. I got this for like $5 at No Name Records. King Crimson Eyes Wide Open. It's a 2 DVD set. One is from Japan in 2003, and one is live at Shepherd's Bush Empire in 2000. And it comes with a cool booklet and everything. The first disc has a few scratches. I don't know if you could even see. You can kind of see that it's scratched a little. But disc 2 is the exact same track listing, and I could get it buffed out anyway. So this last 4 discs, I'm blaming Darcy. Thanking, who knows. Decided to get Merciful Fate 9 because I can't find any other Merciful Fate. I have Melissa, Don't Break the Oath, and In the Beginning, and then this one. I'm missing everything in between, but I remember listening to this album and really liking it, but not ever finding it used. I've always kind of kept my eye open for it. No, the one time I did find it, I wasn't in the mood for Merciful Fate, and the place that I saw it at wanted like $15 for it used or whatever. I used to have a version of Give Me Your Soul Please, like just a burned copy, and I thought it was actually a really great album. I just never have found it really out in the wild without special ordering or something like that. So in this whole big buy, I decided, okay, screw it. I'm going to just get all the King Diamonds that I don't have either. Also bought Graveyard. These are the Andy LaRock remasters. And this has Trick or Treat and Up from the Graves live CD-ROM. tracks. And these remasters, this one has, this one has where it opens like that, and then all the lyrics, of course, pictures, and oh, this one doesn't do it. Oh no, there is a forward by King Diamond right here. And last but not least, I know you're thinking, Jesus, what the hell, did he just like take out a loan? No, I didn't take out a loan, but I did charge a bunch of stuff. Spider's Lullaby, also Andy LaRocque remaster. And this has a bonus disc with demos for Moonlight from the Other Side, Spider's Lullaby, and Dreams. And this one also has a booklet in here that has another like paragraph about this album or about those demos. So that is the end of my shit that I just bought within the last like 36 hours or 48 hours or 72 hours or something like that. So hopefully this was more exciting than the Blind Guardian one that I did, but that was just me going through everything that I just got by Blind Guardian, and I can't really talk about it because talk about the music because I haven't listened to a lot of it. So there you are. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I think I have done my buying for the next like 2 months. Yeah, right.